Fucking MFW thinks she's like fucking, I don't know, she thinks she's much better than she really is. No, we can probably get Chantel back on now. MFW, right? She done and she just left, you know what I mean? She done up and left, you know? Now, honestly, I'm gonna try to explain what's going on. It's really it's tough here. Okay. So we have the podcast, you know, Real Fvcking Drama. You know, this thing. I recently we had a discussion, me and MFW, right? And I was telling her, I was just trying to explain to her what we have next going on. It was like the next plans, like we have something good that we're gonna do and something bad. It was good, bad, you know. But I was like telling her about the AdSense channel, pretty much about how I had two channels. Well, I had two AdSense accounts. You're not allowed to have that. I was never aware of that, but because of MFW, she brought so many people to report on. They hit report and everything. So eventually, YouTube caught on to that, and well, not YouTube, Google AdSense did. So they got rid of one of mine, which was the one this was linked to, and they're like, "We'll cut you a check in like 180 days, 160 days, whatever." So that's very frustrating. So whatever. It is what it is. I paid her before, you know what I mean? I have no issue with paying MFW. I've done it before. You know what I mean? I have no issue with that. So it's kind of shitty that she tried to make it seem like it was about money. Anyways. What has she been telling you guys? Anything new, or? I'm curious. Like, what's she telling everybody? Because, like, I think she said something about, like, my viewers, too. She had a problem with my viewers as well. You know, and, like, who I had on... Like, who I had on the podcast. She had, no, not who I had on the podcast, but who I had on the stream, my own stream. Anyways, let's see what she said here. Shout out to Tragic for documenting this. Let's see what she says here.
Hey, you guys. So listen to what's going on. Tell me if this don't sound shady.
So check this out. This is where she starts talking about the AdSense. So she doesn't understand that there's two AdSense, and they're like, hey, fuck you. You should only have one. You know, like, I'm lucky they didn't terminate my shit. There's a lot of people that follow MFW around and they report everything, and that's what happened here. So it's not any money scheme. Like, I've paid MFW before. She says it here. I have no issue paying her.
Shady to you guys or not? You guys. So
we did speak to YouTube, but they didn't say, like, the conversation I had with YouTube was kind of, it left me feeling like, yeah, okay, she can be a host, but if you give her any more control over the channel, you're fucked. And to watch out for finances. I'm gonna be honest. I didn't tell this to Katie, but this is what they said to me. They said don't give her access because of the finances. I don't know why they mentioned that, but like for whatever reason they said that, and then come to find out this happens down the road. But anyways, so yeah, that's what they said. So you can interview band creators. You can't just let them take it over, though. That's the point, you know?
I'm doing that show with RSN. There's been a lot of, like, fucking issues. And I don't feel like I'm the one that's being...
And you know what's bothering me, too, is, like, look, just so you guys know, every single podcast, except for the last one, the catfish one, where it's like, it was the two girls, the catfish episode that we did, every episode was put together by me. Like, the Onision and the Chantal episode, I threw that together. And you know what I mean? Like, I wanted to create a big fuck show of people on, and like, I was the person creating that. It wasn't her. All she really had to do was show up, and then now she's mad, and it's crazy. I don't know if MFW is gonna come back. I don't know. I don't really know why she even left in the first place, because she knows she's gonna get money. I just don't know why she left. You say YouTube would never tell you not to give access to someone? You're saying Paradise Lost YouTube would never tell you not to give access to someone? Do you have receipts? Listen, there's a chat button, right? When you go to the YouTube, you can go to the, like, it's the YouTube help chat thing, and then like a person comes on, and like that's the only way you can really chat with them, like one-on-one. But that's what they said. It wasn't like some fucking big thing. It was just something on this that they said real quick, and that's it. You know, I asked them if it was alright if I had them. You know, do you guys think that am I being an asshole here in this situation with MFW? I don't feel like I'm burning bridges here. I don't feel like I did something to her. Like, I just, like, I don't know what to say, you know? I never lied to her about anything. I always try to produce the best content I could sometimes. It got fucked up and everything like that, but I tried to pull good content out of it. And, you know, a lot of good content came from it. A lot of good content got clipped and put everywhere else. I feel like we've made some good shit. Let's keep hearing what she has to say, though.
Unreasonable here at all. First of all, there was no risk at all for him, you know.
There absolutely was a risk. We did speak to YouTube, but that doesn't mean there wasn't any risk.
We had that whole debacle last.
Like, then why did we talk about how, like, before we started, we both had a conversation, like, in text being like, I don't know, this might fuck you up. And she's like, hey, this might fuck you up. Like, hey, I was like, don't worry about it. I'll handle whatever comes our way. And, you know.
Wait. Where I didn't like how he was inviting Rich Life to be a co-host. First of all, I would never get on with Rich. I don't like being live with other people anyways.
You don't like being live with other people anyways. Why would you join a podcast where that's literally the premise of the podcast? Like, what the fuck? You guys hearing this shit?
But it's all right with CJ, I guess. Oh, fuck it. I'm just gonna say it. So I feel like he's sitting there, and I'll be quite honest with you. I feel like this dude, even though I have no platform right now, we never know when this is gonna go down. I don't have a huge following right now. Most of my people don't even know where to find me, and that's fine. It's, you know, they'll eventually find me if they come looking. Is how I'm looking at it. But in the scheme of things, if he could do his drama show, or the drama show, by himself, he would have already done it, or he'd be doing
I've done it before. I have.
it. And
That's what my channel is.
on the numbers, and he'd be confident in himself. However, you know, he wants me to do it, which is fine and dandy. And I've been doing it. I've been trying to take it.
Maybe she means risk to losing an audience. No, she means risk as in, like, there wasn't any risk in losing your channel and being deleted from YouTube. Because we talked, me and MFW had a conversation like 3 times about how I could possibly lose my channel before we did the podcast. And that's what spurred me to reach out to YouTube and ask them to talk about it in the first place. Like, I was like, hey, listen, if I hire Katie as a co-host and she doesn't have access to the channel or anything like that, is that fine? And then they made that little comment about not letting them have access to the financial side. They were just talking about the payment side, that I shouldn't give access to her, or I should be careful with giving access to her.
Seriously, showing up on time, doing what I say I'm going to do, and all that. And there's been some fast ones, you know, like pulled on me that I don't like last week, the whole Rich Life thing. Like, I'm never gonna fucking do that, dude. I don't. Do
you really think? Listen, do you really think that I would have fucking Rich Life on as a co-host? He can't even last 5 minutes on a stream without saying, well, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 and leaving. He freaks out anytime anybody says anything negative towards him. He's fucking insane. It's a joke. He would never be a fucking, like, I don't know, he would never be a co-host. Come on, let's be serious.
I hardly know CJ, much less some other stranger, and I haven't heard anything out of that dude's mouth I like at all. So no, the fact that he asked him and then he says it was a joke. Okay, whatever, well, I'll give you your joke, but don't ever fucking do that shit again, because that's not right.
Nah, Savage, I didn't give her that channel. Nah, I didn't. Nah, I didn't. I'm glad I never gave her a channel. I was very close to giving her access to this channel, but then she just did this. But hey, it is what it is. You know what I mean? Anyways.
Well, then 21st is payday, and I asked him a few days before, when I was telling him I really don't want to do this anymore because I'm not making anything off of it. I feel like this is your show, and honestly, I just feel like I'm getting kind of used to build your fucking channel.
Just so you guys know, she never said anything to this. She never said any of this to me. She never said she felt used. When she said she wasn't going to do it anymore, was on right here. She did it here. She said she wasn't going to do it anymore as she, you know, did her live stream. That's how she quit the panel, and how she quit the podcast.
Right now, and it's not helping me in the slightest. It's not helping me. Because the people who are there for me are coming because they already know where to find me. I'm not finding new people at all.
I don't understand how she says that, because there are plenty of people in my community who didn't really know who she was until then. Or the people who did know who she were, I mean, people who were aware of her felt they didn't look at her in a good light. And a lot of people now look at her differently. And I think the podcast helped that. You know, it helped show a more human side of her.
Or it's just, he's benefiting more is how I fucking feel like it, all right? Plain and simple. So, yada, yada. I said, well, how much in ad revenue was made? And he said, oh, it was like 500. So, you know, we'll do half-seas, whatever. Well, the 21st comes and goes.
Actually, no, we didn't say half-seas. And it wasn't 500. It was like 389. And I was going to give you 300. That's what I was going to give you. But anyways, that's another thing. Because it was the first ad rep check. Of course, it wasn't going to be big. So it's just crazy. Like, I don't know if she thought this was going to be, like, instant money or something. But yeah, that's not how this works. Unless people donate, you're not getting that much money on this until, you know, it really gets going. We're 10 episodes in. Like, what do you think is going on here?
The 22nd comes and goes. I didn't hear from him until yesterday. And he calls me and says, hey, I got a problem. I didn't get paid, which I know. Okay. So he didn't get paid. He had an excuse. Oh, I had 2 absences, something like that. And they wouldn't take one, which I know is you can have 1 absence on multiple accounts, and that's the only way they'll let you do it, and they wouldn't even let you sign up for multiple ones, okay?
I did. I had 2, yeah. So one of the people who hate you reported me, and then they realized that I had 2 accounts. You know what I mean? Your bullshit or your negativity drew a lot of heat on me, and that's how they realized I had 2 accounts. And then they were like, you can't have 2 accounts, and we're shutting it down. That's how that happened.
So I just feel like, all right, I'm starting to get bullshitted. It's okay, whatever,
no
you know?
one's bullshitting you. We paid
then he tells me about...
And for her, it acts like it's about money. Listen, I've given her money before. I hate to say it, we've given her like what, 300 or 400 at least. You know what I mean? Like, so it's not about money. It's not like we care about that. I don't mind paying her.
Then last night, I'm trying to get everything ready for my fucking yard sale, and he calls me and he sounds just fucked up as dog. Don't get me wrong. I don't mind anyone having a few cocktails or getting fucked up or whatever. Do whatever the fuck you do, but leave me out of it. Especially when I'm over here trying to do something to benefit my life, and you know, you have just stung me is how I feel, okay? And I do. I can't help but to feel that way. Because how convenient. Payday comes and goes. You were getting paid the day before, then you don't get paid. But the funny thing is, I went to Social Blade, and there's two good things about Social Blade that I learned. Number one,
it's like she doesn't understand the concept of losing one of the ad rev channels, and they took this one and put it with my other one. You're like, does she not get it? Yeah, there's still going to be ads because they just took them and put them both together. Like, oh my god. Like,
and I still see that channel's over there making ad revenue every day. So how in the fuck are you not getting paid? It's bullshit.
It's like Katie doesn't understand how this works. Like, you know, like, this is ridiculous. Really, so fucking stupid.
Is what it is. You can go to Social Blade, put in Real Fucking Drama, and you can see how many subscribers he's gained, and you know the channel's gained in the past 30 days, how much that revenue should be. And all this, and I'm just like, okay, whatever, and it's still ticking, like the numbers there, which means it's still actively.
Yeah, because like I said, they're put together. Like, what is wrong with you? How do you not understand this?
Making money, but whatever. Apparently, he's not getting paid on it. Okay,
no,
whatever.
not for 180 days. What the fuck? What did she not get about this?
Okay, whatever. And then, okay, so I learned that, but the second thing that I learned is if you put in Miss Fucking Wonderful, it doesn't show up this channel, it shows up my original channel, which means they have not completely terminated my original channel from the platform. It literally is current to the day that they did stop my channel, where I couldn't get views in or anything anymore, like what you guys see now, but it's still in their system, which means they have not completely terminated my channel, which gives me a little bit of hope.
I was paid, for my account, for my regular channel, I was paid. I was paid out. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I was paid out on my regular account. I was. You know what I mean? And then I figured out a couple days later what happened to the other one. You know what I mean? I didn't know at first. I had no clue. I didn't know they were deleting shit and merging them. I had no idea. And then it said we found that you have two accounts. One of them is going to be closed, and we'll send you a check for for the rest of the money for 180 days or 160 days, whatever the fuck it said.
It's like the other day I thought he was real fucked up.
And it's like she doesn't get it. And no, nobody was fucked up. I smoked weed on stream. I was high. I smoked weed. I haven't smoked weed in forever. You know, like, so what? When
he was live, okay? And then last night when he called me, like, let's go live, I said, no, I'm getting ready for my yard sale. I got shit to do. And I'm sitting there doing it, and then like an hour later... We've given her like $300 or $400 already. Like, I don't understand how she thinks... I don't mind paying her. Like, if the money's there, sure, well, I'll pay you. If I say I'm gonna pay you, I'll pay you. You know, like, come on. He calls back, and this time he's real fucked up, and he's like, hey, some girl wants to rip you an asshole. Why don't you come up here? And I'm like, who? What in the fuck? And I told you what I'm doing, and quit volunteering me on your channel to go at people. Like, who the fuck am I? Like, what are you using me as? Like a fucking security guard now or something? I don't know.
What you say? Listen, if she wants to get paid, she can get paid. I've already talked to her about this. She doesn't seem like she's just like, I'm quitting, and she keeps like, it's like, you know, this one of those situations where you feel like someone's like forcing something, like you're forcing an argument. It's kind of like that. That's what this feels like with her. It rubbed me fucking wrong, okay, completely. Like, I don't know what the fuck he was trying to pull last night. So I was like, where are you even live? And then he tells me, so I go and I look, and guess who's sitting there? Guess who's sitting there on panel with him? Fucking Abe, who I believe is Savage's best friend. Am I wrong? So what? What the fuck? Am I supposed to kick off somebody who's friends with somebody that you don't like? What the fuck? This is ridiculous. Are you serious? Is she fucking for real? Like, are you guys hearing this? So you're fucking with my enemy's friends, so you're fucking with people who fuck with people I don't fuck with. And that's one of my biggest things. Wow. Like, dude, what is wrong with you? This is YouTube. Grow the fuck up. Like, I can't hang out or be around people who are friends with your enemies. Like, what the fuck, dude? I don't even know that shit. I don't do that shit. Wow. Weird. So I'm sitting there and I'm listening to what the fuck they're saying, and they're talking about anal, and they're talking about this, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm talking about anal. God forbid I talk about anal. There is nothing fucking entertaining being said right now. It reminded me of some shit that Savage be sitting on panel with, and it immediately grossed me out, turned my stomach, and I had the thought right then and there, I can no longer do that fucking. Am I gonna get another host? I'm gonna have to. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. I mean, you know, we've done this before. We've done stuff in the past where we had this is the second podcast I've done before. First one we did was Burn Notice. That was me and Holly Undead. Holly Undead, I don't know what she's doing right now, but me and her are good. I think she might be camping or something like that. But yeah, of course we're gonna have to find a new host if she doesn't come back. Yeah, I mean, that's how it is. Yeah, we got a good thing going on here with the fucking Real Fucking Drama. This is a good idea. What we're doing is good. So fuck it. I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to find a new host. Show. How many red fucking flags are there gonna be until it hits me right in the fucking face? You know what I mean?
I didn't really know the guy. You know, he wanted me to come on his channel, and I told him no for many years. And finally, when I got desperate for money, he offered. I said, "You got to pay me," and I did. From there, I thought we got on from that interview pretty well. And then
we did. We were getting on fine. This is why it seems forced. You guys ever had an argument with somebody that seems like they're forcing it from their side? This is what this feels like to me. It's like, it feels like a forced argument for like nothing. It's so strange. I don't get it at all.
It seemed like he wasn't drunk or whatever the fuck. I don't think that's drunk. I know drunk. There's some kind of.
I didn't say drunk. I said I smoked weed. I don't know where she's getting this. I don't like, this feels so forced.
And I don't want to say, I don't want to accuse anybody of anything, because I really don't give a fuck. I'm just saying there's something going on there. I can tell a difference.
There's something going on there. Man, what is wrong with you? Why are you being like this? Like, Jesus.
All right? And the last couple times, like even when he got mad and went live on his channel and started pouting.
No, so listen, when Katie joined the channel, right, like this channel has always been my second channel. Like, it's just the one you're watching. I've had this for like, what, 5-6 years now. So we changed the name and we told everybody to come over here. This is going to be the podcast channel of, you know, me and MFW. She starts acting crazy and mad. It just seems like a forced fight. There's no real problem here. Google AdSense, when they were doing the checks, they realized that I had 2 accounts. I didn't know you weren't allowed to have 2 because I've had 2 for years. For years I've been able to get 2 paychecks from YouTube from both channels. But they were like, you can't do that. So what they did is they ended payments on this one and then, you know, put it together with my other fucking channel. So if I lose one, I pretty much lose both now, which is what I didn't ever want, but whatever. Anyways, so fucking she's like, oh wait, so YouTube was like, yeah, I'm sorry, not YouTube, Google AdSense, like, we'll pay you out in 180 days or 160 days, whatever the fuck they said. So I told her that, and she feels like I'm pulling a fast one on her or something, even though, like I said, we've already paid her like $300, $400 already before. Like, I have no issue paying her. I really don't. I don't have any issue paying her at all.
About me and made it seem like he was the victim, like I did something to him, and then I told my side of the story, and people were like, oh, okay. I don't know, you guys. Like, I've been stabbed in the fucking back so many times, and in the front, that I just feel, I know when it's coming, and I don't have a good feeling about this. I don't. And it's not like...
You say, wait, hold on, what did somebody say in the chat? You said they merged your channels, and they said they paid. Yes, they paid on my main, right? My main, on my RSN one, yes, they did. They did that. They paid that. But they did not give me the money from the other channel. What they did is they did a stop payment pretty much on the channel for like, it was like $380, right? And they said that will come in the mail. So that's how it is. They didn't like put the money together into one check. I wish they did. That would have made this never happen.
The people who I met from his channel are really cool, and you know, I don't want to like offend them or anything, but I just don't feel like this is going to be good for me in the long run. I feel like even by me saying this, I feel like I'm putting myself in jeopardy of getting fucking shit talked by him tonight on with a panel of fucking ne'er-do-wells and people who I wouldn't be caught dead with. Okay? These are like people who I don't want. Even when I was at the worst of my addiction, I still knew in my heart I could not be associated with these type of people. And it seems like those are his friends, and I did not know this. Okay? And it's not someone I want to sit there and they're not people I could have fun with. I just don't like it.
It's like she doesn't want to be on panel with these people. That's the whole premise of it.
That's how, I don't know how else to explain it. It's not that I'm saying they're bad people, or I'm saying they're this or that, or I'm just saying we're cut from different cloth. We all may be white trash, okay, but we're different kind of trash.
She says the weird people you have are weird, CJ. Yeah, that's the point. I'm trying to bring you guys content that's worth watching. I'm trying to bring you some strange people that are interesting. That's the whole point. Oh, trust me, Miss Fields. When the check comes in, she'll get it. That's fine. I totally would. I have no issue paying her at all. Like I said, I paid her before. It's fucked up that she didn't say this to me privately at all. We had this discussion, but she didn't say, well, I'm quitting then. She never said that. She just went live and fucking said all this bullshit. You see what I'm saying?
And I don't know if I really want to get what I'm trying to do, you know, involved in something like that. I know I don't. So I've been thinking a lot about it last night and this morning, and I don't think this is a good thing for me. You know, because I'll be honest with you, when I've made like some donations while we were live, but they're all from my people anyways. Like I've gotten 1 or 2, I'm not going to lie, from his people, which is very nice, and I appreciate it. Cool, thank you very much. but the majority of any kind of anything that I've made was because it were my fucking people donating to me through my PayPal.
I don't think that's exactly true. A lot of people who, like, didn't know you were being introduced to you. You know what I mean? Like, this is a whole different community now. I don't understand how she doesn't get that, but whatever. If she thinks that she brought all the viewers, hey, okay, that's how she feels, but I don't think that's true at all.
See what I'm saying? Oh, my head's sweaty.
No, we can probably get Chantel back on now.
You weren't listening. I just got a bad feeling, and I can't afford another bad decision. You know what I mean? Well, it's kind of like he benefits tonight because I can't have my own platform. But here they have, you know, I get shut down and make a new one, so I can make my own platform if I want to. I don't need it.
You'll never get monetized. I was trying to help you. That's all I was trying to do. I was trying to help you and create a podcast at the same time. It was a win-win for both of us. That was the point of the fucking podcast.
Anyone to have a fucking drama show, okay? And as a matter of fact, I run it better when I'm by myself because I'm in control of shit and I don't have to worry about.
Yeah, you run it better when you're by yourself. When you're on here, you're fucking walking around, fucking telling me that I shouldn't talk about certain things as we're live, man. It just, I don't know, like some of the stuff that was going on, it was just kind of fucking stupid. But hey, whatever. You know, if you want to be like that, that's fine.
It comes out of other people's mouths. Some of the people that they hang out with are cool, but the majority of it, I think we attract a different sort of crowd, and I think in the long run, in the grand scheme of things, the crowd that I attract would not appreciate that crowd, and I could possibly lose subscribers.
What do you mean lose subscribers? You don't have any. And that was nothing too. She tried to tell me that it wasn't a risk. Like me having her on my channel wasn't a risk. She got her main channel taken down, another side channel she made, and then her ex-boyfriend Doug's was taken down all before she even joined the podcast. And she's trying to say that somehow it wasn't a risk for me to have her on. Like, no, it was actually a big fucking risk, you know?
And me right now, I can't afford that shit. I can't. Like, you guys know where I'm at, but what about new people or just the people who haven't found me yet, or, you know, and
she has a channel, she does, yeah, and I promoted it every day. Every day we did every stream, I promoted it. Anyways, let me open up a panel, right? I want to see what you guys think about this. Let's do that. I want to open up a panel and see what you guys think.
I don't know why I'm thinking about it so much. I used to not give a fuck about shit like this, but for some reason right now I care a lot. And they say like fucking, and I know, damn it, and I don't want to get into this argument. I know I've said horrible shit too in the past, but I don't make it a fucking habit of saying shit like that. But these people, this is their normal conversation, okay? And I don't like it. Like, they say offensive fucking things about gay people, black people, every kind of people. I'm not saying just CG, just that group of fucking people do. And that truly can offend and hurt me because I have a big, diverse subscriber base, okay? And I don't want what they're saying to reflect back on me and hurt my people's feelings because they think I'm running around with a bunch of fucking jabronis or something. I'm not. I'm just trying to make extra money. That's why I even agreed to do the fucking show, okay? That was it. Because if I was still working, I would be like, I didn't really have to do it. You know, I'll just wait for my own. I've never had to rely on somebody else. Ever. I don't know. Because I don't want to, you know, offend these people either because they're fucking... I'm going to be very careful about what... I don't want to offend this group of people either because I can't afford people coming after me. I haven't told anybody about that. I haven't even told Doug that I haven't gotten to. I haven't told any of my friends or anything because I know what they'll all say. They'll be like, well, then why the fuck are you doing it? I'm like, I'm surprised my mom hasn't asked yet because she watches them and stuff, you know? I haven't told any of my mods. You guys are hearing this all first because it just happened yesterday. And I've been sitting there. I was thinking about it. And then after the 2 phone calls and then the live stream I saw, I was just like, Katie, don't do it. I mean, and what in God's name? Why would he think that I would want to go on a panel and fucking fight with somebody? Do I ever fucking do that shit? I never go on panels, period. I've been on his one time in the history of the years of him trying to ask me to come on there. Why the fuck would he think that I would want to argue with someone on there? Like, what are you doing? I don't even know what the fuck is going through his head. Like, are you... Okay, first of all, you guys are probably thinking the same things I am. I got on to listening, and I didn't like the conversation. Well, I didn't realize, you know... I don't know these fucking people. That's what you guys gotta realize. I stick to myself. So I don't know these other YouTube creators, you know? I thought we'd be helping each other out. And I don't feel like I'm getting helped out. In fact, so much so that my gut is like, what are you doing? So that's what I gotta say about that, okay?
I mean, we'll have to find a new co-host. We will, honestly. You know, I mean, look, if Foodie Beauty wanted to come on the podcast and actually be a co-host, we could do that. That would be interesting. If she wants to, she could. No, the podcasts, they work out. I mean, we did podcasts with fucking Holly before. I mean, I could throw Holly in this position in 2 seconds. Like, the podcast would be fine. We can do podcasts. We've done it before. Like, I don't even know how many episodes we did with I don't even know how many episodes we did, but we did some with how many? We did like 40 episodes with like Holly. You can get anybody to come on if you pay them, you know. And that's why it's kind of annoying. It's like I have given her money before. I have given MFW money before. So it's just like why is she acting like she's not gonna get paid? I mean, you're gonna get paid, you know. I've already given you like what $300, $400 already. You think I'm not gonna pay you? Fucking ridiculous. You know, she should have spoke to me first before coming out and acting like an asshole, but it is what it is. You know? Sorry if you're disappointed about the MFW shit. Try to get fixed at some point, but, you know, it's alright. I mean, look, I'm thinking maybe I should get some revolving co-hosts. There's some people that want to come on in general. If you want to be a part of it, you can. Whatever we get in donations, I could split with you, stuff like that. You know?
Yeah. Okay, I mean, I would definitely consider it.
You know, fucking MFW was trying to say that she doesn't know if she wants to be, you know, associated with Hussey. Like, what the fuck? Who do you think you are? Who do you, like, fucking MFW thinks she's, like, fucking, I don't know. She thinks she's much better than she really is. It's kind of crazy.
I thought she liked me. What happened? The other time I was on, she says, I like Hussey. I like Hussey.
Oh, yeah, I know. But as soon as we got offline, she's like, I don't know if I should be associated with. It's just like, you know what? Fucking, like, just get out of here.
Really? People were telling me, you know what, you don't want to be on panel with her, you don't want to be on. I said, well, just because I'm on panel with somebody, it doesn't mean that I agree with them or have
exactly. And that's the problem she has. She thinks that, like, if I'm on a panel with somebody she doesn't like, or Savage is on a panel here, that all of a sudden I agree with everything that person thinks. Like, that's not how this shit works. You know?
That's not what panels are about. No,
exactly. It's about entertainment.
She left, but why did she leave your?
She left because, like, all right, because MFW has a lot of controversial heat around her. People reported, like, my channel and this channel, and then I got my fucking AdSense pretty much reported. I had 2 ad rev accounts, right, and that's how I got paid on this channel. So they shut one down because they noticed or figured out that I had 2. And I had it for years, right? But they shut it down, and they're like, listen, the money that's there, which is like $380, they'll send you that in 180 days in a paper check, right? So they put my 2 channels together, cut off that other one, and now this is where we are. And I told her that, but instead of trying to talk to me about the money situation, she thinks it's a lie or whatever. She thinks I'm lying to her, even though I've given her fucking like $300 or $400 already in the past. Like, I'm not going to lie to her. The situation is what it is, you know what I mean? But yeah, I don't know. It's frustrating. So she left and made this seem like that I'm hanging out with people who are unclean or not as pristine as she is or whatever the fuck. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy.
Wow.
Hey, did she come on your panel that day we left or no?
No.
See, that's exactly what I'm talking about. See what I mean?
No. Yeah, I was like, okay, maybe she's drinking and she's.
See what I'm saying?
I didn't even contact her, nothing, because I didn't take it personal. Because I don't know her. I don't know her, and I didn't think that it meant much to her or me anyway, so.
Yeah. I don't know. And it's shitty because MFW could have talked to me privately about all this stuff, but she didn't. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, she should have done that. Yeah.
Yeah. She should.
You guys, I'm on Twitch. My name is the Hussey Show 100 on Twitch. I do live streams every day, and you know what? You could come on my panel.
How come you only fucking do how come you only do Twitch? What's up with that?
Well, you know how many times that I've been on YouTube and my channel got yeeted and stuff like that.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the thing. But you know, I'm having fun with Twitch. I really am. Yeah. Yeah, it's fun. I mean, I do like YouTube. I'm not gonna lie, but you know, when you can't get on YouTube, you gotta get on.
I want to hear Savage's point of view about this. I want to hear what she thinks about it. I want to know what she thinks about this situation and how MFW has left me here. I feel like it feels like a forced argument. Have you ever been in one of those where it feels like they're forcing an argument out of you? You know what I'm saying? Like it feels very forced. Like it's not a real thing. I don't know. That's kind of how it feels like. It's very weird.
But yeah, I mean, you're welcome to my panel. If you want to do something together, we could definitely talk about it, and it could be like, doesn't have to be every single time, but
yeah, I think that's good. If you want to come on sometimes, we can do that. Yeah, I think that's great. Someone said, "See, can you address how MFW implied you were under the influence?" Yeah, I wasn't under the influence. I mean, I smoked. That's about it. I smoked weed that day, but I don't really smoke often, so maybe that's what she's talking about. I don't know. I was very lit one night. Fuck it. So Sharpie's saying MFW wasn't nasty anyways. Yeah, she was. She should have talked to me privately. She didn't say any of that shit to me, any of that in private. She said everything publicly instead of just talking to me. And then she's like, and I'm afraid he's gonna talk bad about me. Well, why the fuck didn't you just fucking, I don't know, tell me privately. Just tell me what the issue is privately instead of talking about this publicly.
So you haven't spoken to her?
No. She just said this publicly as she was leaving. That's it, Yeah. And if she thinks she's not going to get paid, she's going to get paid. So it's annoying. She will. And I mean, I don't think she's going to come back, but in any event, she will get paid. I paid her before. I have no issue with it. Anyways, whatever. It's okay. You're making it, she said what she said in a mean way. How the fuck else should I take that? Like, how else should I take it? Like,
maybe
really?
I don't know. I thought that you had a good dynamic together.
Yeah, I thought we did too, but I don't know. I don't know. It's unfortunate. It sounds like she was trying to eliminate herself from this. Yeah, I think that's what it was. It feels like that. It feels like she kind of just pretty much kicked herself out. Oh, so I shouldn't talk about that. And this is one of the things that she had an issue with. The MFW was mad that I talked about anal on one stream. Like, she can't be caught talking. I can't be around people talking about anal. Oh.
Why?
I don't know.
Maybe she doesn't like it. I do.
I don't fucking know. It's weird. It's fucking weird. Who gives a fuck? Savage, right. Come up here and talk. I want to hear what you got to say, Savage. Come up here. Oh, you're driving, Savage? Well, I'm sorry. Next time you could, if you want. But let me ask the people in the chat. So now that MFW's not here, are you guys gonna stop watching? Are you guys just not gonna watch this channel now? Because I'm still gonna do it once a week, and we will find a permanent replacement for it. I mean, I'm gonna have to. Or maybe I'll get a cast of people. Who the fuck knows? Maybe I'll just get a bunch of people.
You know what I suggest you do, or CJ? I think in the beginning, you have different people.
Yeah.
All the time until you find that one person that you vibe with.
That's a really good idea. That's a great idea.
You keep bringing the same people over and over. You wrote, and you see the views, you see the chemistry, you see everything else, and then don't rush. Don't rush.
We can find somebody good. We'll find somebody.
Yes, even the different people that you bring on every week is special. It doesn't have to. The one co-host is not going to make it special to watch. So make it different every week.
That's a good idea. All right. I mean, well, you're down to come on, right? I think
I will come on.
Someone said MFW is boring. She ain't what she used to be. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say about this though. I want to make good content for you guys. I really do.